Hello everyone, how are you? This is a video a little bit different of the ones I've done before. This is not a project. We're gonna test the new Lindy's Magicals, these tea and crumpets. And I want to do something different this time because instead of just doing a swatch, I'll try to also give you a hint on how the Lindy's works with different papers. For that exact reason, this video is called Lindy's versus paper. I'm starting with these pages that I took from two of my journals. One is for my VPK Papayano Mixed Media Journal, and the other one is for also Vicky's Papayano's journal, but the stone paper one. This is stone paper here. And I took the time, this is the stone paper by itself, and this is with gesso, and this is mixed media paper, the regular here, and this one with gesso. Okay, if you remember, regular Lindy's are they come in this small jar, and this is twice the size, and it comes with a wide opening that I've spilled more than once. Also, the old shakers came in. There's the same amount of powder here, but they have this two-side opening that, as you can see, it spills also easy. This is the Shakers 2.0. It's a mixture of the shakers and the sifters. So you have this secured cap that you can take. Here is the lid, you can see it. If, like me, you have long nails, you can just grab a pokey tool and open it like this, or just open the sifter part. Okay, I'm starting with these four colors. This is half a scone heather. This is cherry or cherry. This is past the jam Jane. And this one is pinkies up pink. I'm going to add some water to make like a watercolor. Look how pretty. See? And I'm also spraying a little bit of water in my paper. Remember, this is stone paper with gesso, without gesso, and this is mixed media paper. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit here. And add more water to see how. Let me sew in here. And you can see how it spreads beautifully. As you can see, when you use gesso, the paper don't absorb the pigment, and it flows. When you don't gesso, you can see the speckles like this because the paper start absorbing everything. Okay, let's do it with the paintbrush, like here. Let's add a little bit more here. As you can see, same color, different paper, the end is totally different. What happened with mixed media paper? Mixed media paper absorbed a lot of the pigment, as you can see, and stone paper don't. So you'll get smoother finish in the stone paper and in the mixed media paper. But here you can have beautiful textures. Let's see what happened with these colors with gesso. This is the mixed media paper. Same paper here, but as you see, it doesn't absorb that much because of the gesso. And when you use it like that, you can see the beautiful pigments that start showing. Remember, Lindy's are not made in one color only, but they are made of several colors at the same time. And with stone paper with gesso, you don't see much different either. See? So if you ask me, I wouldn't use gesso on stone paper because the difference is almost none. But if I want to try mixed media paper from the journal, I will use better with gesso. If I'm gonna use Lindy's, I will put the gesso on the paper. This is also mixed media paper from a journal. This is gonna be from the Ranger Mixed Media Journal. This is one of my favorite papers, and I've used it a lot. And this is without gesso, and this is with gesso. And also, I'm gonna try to mix and blend some of the Lindy's here. I'm gonna add a little bit of water, and I'm gonna sprinkle 2 colors. And then I'm gonna sprinkle again. It's beautiful. As you can see, this paper has this ability that also make almost no difference with or without the gesso, because it's water resistant. So it's so easy to work with them. So I want to say for this paper, won't use gesso either, because you can move it at your whim, and you have a smooth surface. See? So even if it's with gesso or without gesso, there is almost no difference. After the Lindy's are dry, you can find something very interesting that have everything to do with the paper. As you can see, we have 3 mixed media papers, one with almost 0 absorbent qualities, one with very much absorbent quality, and a medium one that is still enough to play, but still have some capability to absorb the pigment. Okay, as you can see, stone paper that is waterproof, this is still a little bit damp, makes you have a more even ground, but still you can see the textures of the paper. So it's important when you are using Lindy's with stone paper to remember that you will, at the end, will see part of the texture of the paper. If you're using Saparia mixed media paper, you will see every inch of texture of the paper. because you're gonna have more absorbency in one areas and less in others. And with the Ranger paper, this is the beauty, because you're gonna have smooth areas, but also when you are drying, you will have areas that are more pigmented and others that are less, and you will find this lovely watercolor texture at the end. When you use hazel, you get more smooth surface. Remember, this too is stone paper. As you can see, with no hazel, you can see the textures, and with hazel, it's very smooth surface. With the mixed media paper, if you hazel, you still have some absorbency that makes you have this watercolor effect, and you don't see that so strong marks that happen when you don't have hazel. And same goes with Ranger mixed media paper. You can have more smooth surface with hazel, but still you have the properties that you can see the watercolor edge. So, as you see, same color, different paper makes a huge difference. This is just mixed media paper. I hope you enjoyed the first chapter of Lindy's versus paper. Next time, we're gonna see watercolor paper. Stay tuned.